streets, corpses near the buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Show to begin. Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? Hello, wonderful people of the internets. I hope everyone is doing okay. What is going on, Sherlock? Hello, Ramir. Hello, Private Palmer. What is up, Monkey Commando? Karth, 1298. What is up, gentlemen? What's up, my throat coughing? What's going on? 1298. I'm so sorry, man. Oh my God, I'm sorry. You're like, I've been waiting. The time has come, and then, oh man. Well, we will be able to listen. All I can say is that it will be up on the VOD. Maybe we won't finish it today. Certainly, you know, that we're doing the whole series of these. So it's not like, you know, the next one up after this is Talisman of Death. So we're doing a whole series, not in a row, but we're doing a whole series as well. So yes, that is the deal. That is the deal. Stop you from buying Inquisition. Well, I mean, we're going to be playing Inquisition on this channel as well, just not for a few games down the line. It's good to see everyone today. Welcome back to a normal week. Finally, we're back into a relatively normal routine week of casting House of Hell today. House of Hell hype. We are playing House of Hell today. I am very much looking forward to it. Haven't done a Fighting Fantasy game book for a while, so I'm looking forward to this. And then after this, I have made my executive decision. Next game after this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Objection! I've actually already purchased the WiiWare version on Nintendo Wii. I don't know if I'm going to play it on Wii or if I'm going to have to play it on PC. All I know is that the game will be legally attained one way or the other. I don't pirate games, so I will have the game one way or the other, but how I'm actually going to stream it depends. I'm looking at a couple of options for that, but I'm going to be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney next. I was excited about that. I've been wanting to do that for a while. When that's finished, I will finish my Ultima Underworld run, and then I will probably move on to quite possibly Dragon Age Inquisition. See you, 1298. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that gets me about this. One of the reasons that I did not choose to do Dragon Age Inquisition right out the gate and, immediately start playing it is because I did a quick count today. There are no fewer than 78 streamers who are streaming Dragon Age Inquisition as we speak. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to want to stream a game that literally 78 other people are streaming at the same time. I just don't think that's likely as an option. I don't see it. So, yes. Dragon Age Inquisition is a game I am definitely excited about playing, but I do not have to play it right this second. If we play it a month from now, it is still going to be as awesome as it is right now, and perhaps we won't have 78 other people to compete with while we're doing it. So, Dragon Age Inquisition is coming up down the line, but it is not coming up right this moment. So House of Hell now, next is going to be Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and after that, probably Dragon Age, finishing the run of Ultima Underworld. And then probably Dragon Age Inquisition, although it's also possible that I could play AC4, which I still have to play. It's possible that I could play Trails of Sky, which Burner gave me. So I have a couple of other options that I might play, but I'm leaning towards playing Dragon Age Inquisition once I play those games. So this, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Ultima Underworld run, and then probably Dragon Age Inquisition after that is what I'm looking like. So yeah, that's exactly it, gentlemen. Well, the problem is, too, that you just don't... I mean, I played Shadow of Mordor because I was really pumped up for the game and I wanted to play it day one because I'm a Tolkien nut. But the truth is I don't play games for hype reasons, and the reason I don't is not just because it's important for streamers to play games they like or the stream isn't good, but also because, quite honestly, it's hard to rise above the white noise. Typically I tend to do well with games that I really enjoy, and some of them are games that are more popular that everyone loves, and some of them are games that are more niche oriented, and that's what it is. I mean, so hopefully as a variety caster, I get all of them involved in this. Everybody gets their game covered at some point is the way I like to look at it. So anyway, it is good to see everyone today. I hope everyone is doing well. I am looking forward to playing House of Hell. While you guys are waiting, I would very much appreciate it if you guys could do a few awesome things, like, for example, !CTT. If you guys could do the click to tweet thing to tweet out the stream, that would be much appreciated. If you guys have not already done so, please join up with my YouTube. I have 82 subscribers now, so if you want to see past broadcasts of this show, that is the place to go and check it out. And the Steam group, which continues to go great guns. We are now up to 166 members. So if you are interested in joining up with that, which is basically the Arvanauts community when I am not streaming right now, please head over to the Steam group, which is !Steam group, and please head over and join us over there, because that is where we will hang out in between streams. Otherwise, I'm playing tonight, obviously, or playing today, I should say. We'll play for probably about 4 to 4.5 hours today. Then Thursday night, I will have my usual stream. I will be taking a break in the middle of it, and I will tell you that the reason is that I'm going to be speaking with someone rather well known, and I have to chat with him at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what I will do is I'll start my stream, and then I'm going to have to take a break for about a half hour in the middle of it, and then I will come back and do the rest of the stream after that. When you guys hear who it is, and I'll announce that on Thursday, you'll understand why I'm taking that break. And then Friday will be our normal time and date and all that stuff. I don't yet know whether D&D is going to be happening this coming Saturday. Maybe. D&D will definitely be happening sooner rather than later, but we have to make sure that we get everybody in, and that involves other things, and so there's a lot of stuff that's happening as well. Hey, what's up, Adrian? So, so it's good to see everybody. The other thing I want to mention for regulars who are here, by the way, is that at the moment, Lawbot is not here. I don't know exactly what's going on. When Shadowed and or Law show up, I will ask them about it. But at the moment, I know that Law was doing some work on it, so Lawbot is not here, but CambridgeBot is here, and that will give us all the information that we need. That said, however, we are prepared and ready to play some House of Hell. So let me get rid of this, and let me put on that. All right. Hello, everybody. Good to see everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the wonderful world of, let me put this up there, the wonderful world of House of Hell. And I saw Monkey Commando say that the only way to be sure is to nuke it from orbit. And yes, that's probably the only way that we can be sure to defeat this. Now, I want to warn everybody about House of Hell. Before I do that, I forgot I had one more announcement to make. The Shadowgate interview, we are sort of zooming ever closer to getting a date for that nailed down. So sometime in the next couple of weeks, we will have one of my streams in which we'll be interviewing the Shadowgate devs. These are the ones who did the remake of Shadowgate, and I will also be giving away a few copies of that game on that day as well. So again, we're almost got that date nailed down. I don't have it quite yet, but be on the lookout for Shadowgate as well. Okay, now, yes, I am staying warm, Private, because let me tell you, it is 28 degrees out here in the big city, in the Big Apple. So it's cold. I was out there raking earlier today, and this is about the last time that I could actually rake, I think. The next time I use things, I'm more likely to be using a shovel, I think, than I'm going to be using a rake. So it was crazy. All right, now, back into House of Hell. Now, let me remind everybody, for those of you who have not done this with me before, these are the Fighting Fantasy game books that we go through. Now, this particular one is going to be using not the Sorcery Project setup that Netawin has made, but actually using Tin Man Games one, because they happen to have one made for this. If we have a Tin Man Games option, we will typically do it just because they have music and dice rolling and all that cool stuff. And so we happen to have one. This is the one that I interviewed Ben Cosmina, and I interviewed Ben Cosmin and Kamina Vincent about this. That was the first interview with them, was House of Hell. And so I want to tell you, this one is rough. Okay, this is famously difficult. Even the original book was famously difficult. So you guys are going to have to sit down and strap in and turn on your thinking caps. I don't know how you would turn on your thinking caps, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, raking my Twitch bucks. I wish, Okadrian, I wish. Oh my God, man. From your lips to Twitch's ears, my friend. From your lips to Twitch's ears. Got to get partnered first. But what was I saying? Yes. So anyway, so this is hard, okay? And that means we are going to need to have all of our sort of minds ready, our bodies prepared, our, things ready, everything, every part of your body ready. I hope you're ready for this, because it's going to be difficult. Now, I have no doubt that you guys will be able to do it. You've successfully defeated 9 of these games before. 9. This is the 10th one, and I have faith that you can do it, but you're definitely going to need to be focused for this one, okay? So with that said, thinking cap, pretty, how can you do this in your homework at the same time? Error, thinking cap not found. You can do this in your homework at the same time by channeling the energy. Listen, the inspiration that you get, Monkey, from your thinking about this book will make it more possible for you to do your homework. And if it's, math homework, it's not like you have to think anyway. Oh, shots fired. I would have to think. All right, with that said, chat, people, wonderful people of the internets, all of you intrepid adventurers, let's get ready because the time has come for House of Hell. Let's do it up. You will choose based on random elements and chaos. Excellent, excellent. All right, now, give me a second because this one, I want to make sure I've got getting ready first. This is... hold on. This is using an Android, by the way, because this is what they had was Android. Start BlueStacks. Let's go. Initializing. Good. So this is actually technically an Android app, my Android app. I bought this, of course, or this was given to me actually by them. And I'm running it on my PC using a program called BlueStacks, which some of you may be familiar with. But it usually takes a little bit of time to get coordinated and running properly, so just bear with me for a second. Thanks, Okadrian. Tell that book, come at me, bro. What's up, Shane? Ah, yes, TNS. This was this produced The Kitchen. There we go. Let me make sure this looks right. We're obviously going to restart the book. All right. I just got to get the picture coordinated, so bear with me. Okay. Ah. And I may also have to reduce the webcam or put it in a different place, so bear with me. Ah, darn it. Alright, hang on a second. Hang on just a moment while I get this prepared. Alright. How is the sound, guys? Sound good on this one? Sound is good? Okay. Am I too small? Thank you, Cajun. Is that picture okay, guys? Is that too tiny, or is that okay? I just don't want it to get in the way of the text is all. It's doing strange things merging with the music of your game. So is that visible enough? Can you guys see me well enough? Like, or is that too small? I just don't want to get in the way of the text. So what say you? Good, bad, good, bad? Tiny Arbor's good for this? Okay, cool. All right. Excellent. Alrighty, here we go, people. Time has come. House of Hell is a fighting fantasy game book, an interactive adventure in which you are the hero. You can only win, though, through by choosing the correct path, finding equipment. Okay, Jen. Ah, that's funny. House of Hell is a little different from other fighting fantasy adventures. You start your adventure unarmed with no provisions or potions, and you have to avoid being frightened to death. So basically just like regular life. Before starting House of Hell, you must choose for one of 3 difficulty settings. This gamebook has been designed for optimum challenge on hardcore and medium difficulty modes. For newcomers to fighting fantasy, we recommend medium or free read modes, as always. Guess what we're not doing? Hardcore mode. Nope. Medium mode. Or free read mode, no. Medium mode. Play House of Hell with little help. Your starting stamina is calculated. Pav! What's up, Pav? You began to feel like a persona non grata. Pav, you are always welcome here, my friend. I don't know why you would say that. Welcome, sir. It is always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you here, man. Okay, your starting stamina is calculated by rolling 2d6 plus 24. Your maximum fear value is calculated by rolling 1d6 plus 9. There is no skill penalty at the beginning of the adventure. Let's see. As with hardcore mode, you're also given unlimited bookmarks. This difficulty is ideal for more casual readers who still want a level of challenge. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, guys, so this is interesting, and I'll tell you why. So normally, we would have played the book version, right? In fact, I'll show you guys the book version. This is the book version, and in the United States, it was called House of Hades because this was the 1980s, and they were afraid of calling anything hell. In fact, I'll jump up to, let me show you guys this in full screen. So that's House of Hades, right? That's the one originally written by Steve Jackson. And Steve Jackson, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, this is right. This is Steve Jackson of Games Workshop fame. This is the guy who did Talisman and a bunch of other ones, and the Sorcery series. Steve Jackson does not screw around. So that was the original one, right? Was House of Hades. Now, the one that we're playing here, House of Hell, is basically the British version, but it's essentially the same. The text inside is the same. But the thing is that my first experience with it was playing the hardcore mode. But this is already really hard, this book. Normally I would play medium, like normal, but their claim about what hardcore mode is what the book is. So I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. So here's the differences. Hardcore mode means that your starting skill is calculated by rolling 1d6 plus 6, which is what you normally do for a fighting fantasy. But there's a -3 modifier added at the beginning of the adventure because we don't have any weapons. Starting stamina is calculated by rolling 2d6 plus 12. Starting luck is calculated by rolling 1d6 plus 6. And you have a maximum fear value that is calculated by rolling 1d6 plus 6. And there are unlimited bookmarks. Okay, so that's the way that works. Now that's the hardcore mode. I know, exactly, right? Okay, June, seriously. So that was hardcore mode, right? Medium mode is the same, except it's 2d6 plus 24, so basically your stamina is practically doubled. Your fear value was increased by adding 3, and there is no skill penalty at the beginning of the adventure. So which choice do you guys want? You got hardcore, which is the way the book was, and medium mode, which is the one they added in. So what's the vote, guys? What say you as far as hardcore versus medium? Now, you guys know the deal. There's a reason that we have this command, okay? The reason that we have this command is because of this book. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just warning you. Everyone always likes the idea of hardcore until they start playing, and then they're like, oh my god, why did we choose this? Okay. So, let's see. Gentleman says hardcore. Private says hardcore. Cadron says hardcore. Okay. Hardcore, is that chat's opinion? Pop says hardcore. Hardcore, 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 hardcore. Hardcore is a porn site. Hardcore. All right. Okay. On your own heads be it. You have chosen hardcore mode. Before embarking on your own... Exactly right, Monkey. Before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses. To see how brave, lucky, and resourceful you are, you must use dice to determine your initial skill, stamina, and luck scores. Your skill score reflects your general fighting expertise. The higher, the better. The starting skill is determined by rolling a single die and adding 6 to that number. Now, we don't have you guys rolling dice for this one because we have the Tin Man version, but we still need your help. So, chat, we're starting it out this way. I need 6 hype. Before I roll for this skill, I need you people giving me some 6 hype. We want maximum here. The higher, the better. Let's see those 6s. Let's see the 6s rain down like a mighty stream. Just 6s, like 6s for days. Let's just see the no doubt 6s. Yeah, exactly, Shane. You're saying medium? Okay, sure. Gotcha. What's up, Flat Hat? Good to see you, man. Let's just let the 6s rain down like no one's business. 7. 6. Font size equals 102. 6. 6 hype. What's up, Big Eye in Tennessee? All right, here we go. God damn it, Ramir. God damn it. This is Ramir's fault. Ramir, this is your fault. I blame you. This is your fault. You are responsible. This is your fault. It's even worse because our starting skill is a 4. Do you guys realize our starting skill is a 4? It's a 4. Starting skill is a 4. God damn it. Oh my god, that's terrible. Alright, well, great. So we have a 4 skill. Oh my god. Alright, stamina. Stamina score reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and courage. The higher your stamina score, the longer you'll be able to survive. Your starting stamina is determined by rolling 2 dice and adding 12 to that number. All right, here we go. Roll for your starting stamina. I know, exactly, Private. Okay, here we go. 12. I need 12s. Let me see 12s raining down. Ramir, so help me. If you get a 2, my friend. If I get a 2 from Ramir, I'm not going to be pleased. 12. Let me see the 12s. Let me see the 12s just like just like 12s for days, you know? Let me see the 12s like no one's business. 12. 12 hype. Hey, Kilobyte, what's up, man? 8? What the hell is 8? All right, here we go. And it is... What the hell is this? 5? Ugh. This is not looking good. Okay, luck. We did not get 5. We got 5, which is better than 1. This is less than impressive so far, I gotta say. All right, your luck score indicates how naturally lucky a person you are. Luck and evil are facts of life in the devilish domain you're about to explore. Your starting luck is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to that number. Should I even try? I'm playing this on BlueStacks Kill. Should I even try for? Should I even ask you guys to do 6? Should I really? Should I even ask for 6? What number should we aim for, guys? Let's. Obviously, my psychology has not worked so far. So, what number should we aim for here? It's true, gentlemen. It's true. His name is Engelbert Finkelstein. He's not very impressive, but he's a lucky man. All right. Hey, what's up, Div? Guarantee a max luck. Luck. 4 in the corner. This one asks for 100, I know, right? Let's see what it is. Oh! Why in Christ's name are we sending in incredibly awkward Rob Lowe? Why is our hero the worst possible hero? Why is that? Why in God's name? I mean, why are we sending in painfully awkward Rob Lowe? Why is that our hero? Why is our hero painfully awkward Rob Lowe? Oh, God. We have come a long way from Puma Buff Flex Chest. Or Flex Buff Chest, or whatever the hell his name was. Exactly, a Patriot. Starring Nathan Lane. The sadly departed Chris Farley as... Alright. God help us. Alright, as well as surviving your adventure by ensuring that your stamina... What's up, Mining Miner? I know, right? It never stops to 0. In House of Hell, you must avoid being frightened to death. Roll 1 die and add 6 to determine your fear. I have no idea what to say about this. So this one, I assume that we're going to get lowest because we are incredibly scared. I'm guessing that as bad as we are, we probably will be, Wall. I would guess that we are. I'm guessing that as bad as this character is, that we're going to have no fear threshold at all. Like, basically, if we see, like, a little rabbit, we're just like, ah, rabbit! And we immediately drop and fall over, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm guessing. Here it is. No, high is good. High is good. High is good. Our character sucks. This is the worst character. We are the worst. Oh, God damn it, Flat Hat. That's fine. Yeah, we got this. Oh, what that fear, the low fear means, what that means is that, like, we can only take 7 fear before dying. Seriously, this guy was like, I hate all things about all things. Oh my God. Good luck, you'll need it. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Good luck, you'll need it. Amen to that. Oh my God, man. Oh. Exactly, okay, Adrian. You forgot to add before he gets a nosebleed and falls over on his fanny pack. All right, here we go, people. We will somehow soldier on. All right. Let me get some echo. Hold on, echo, echo. Test, 2, 2. Test, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 2, 2. Test, 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 1, 2. The rain spatters the windscale. Right. Test, flange. Flange, chorus. For a chorus. Test. All right, here we go. The rain spatters the windscreen relentlessly. You can see no more than a watery gloom as you strain forwards over the steering wheel to see the road ahead. Although the wipers flap valiantly, they are fighting a losing battle as the rain drives harder and harder. Your foot eases off the accelerator. The headlights struggle to light up the road. Damn! You curse the white-haired old man who sent you off along this bumpy track. Probably he meant the second turning on the left, or even a right turning, the old fool. Perhaps this is his idea of a joke. After all, didn't you notice a mischievous glint in his eye? Something vaguely sinister? But what sort of nonsense is this? So you've taken a wrong turn and got caught in a downpour in the night. The rain will ease off soon. It can't possibly keep up this deluge for long, and then you'll be able to— Watch out! You spin the wheel frantically to the left to avoid the figure who, from nowhere, shows up in the headlights. The car bumps and jolts as it bounces over the rocky roadside and thumps into a ditch. You collect your thoughts. You were unhurt but shaken. Then you remember what has happened. The body! You must have hit the figure that appeared. There was no way you could have avoided him. You spring out of the car, praying that he is still alive. Your clothes soak up the rain as you hobble back to the road. In the darkness, it is difficult to see anything. But there is no sign of a body. You consider the situation. Are you certain that it was someone and not a trick of the light? Yes. You can remember the arms held up in fright as the car collided and the look of anguish on his face. His face. There was something familiar about that face. A man you recognized. An old man with white hair. Your heart leaps. No, impossible! With a shiver of fear, you race back to the car, jump inside, force the key into the ignition, and twist it violently. The starter coughs, splutters, and dies. You hit the key again, but this time a single shudder is all the engine can manage. You grasp the wheel with your hands and shake it desperately as if to force some light into the car. But the battery is dead. Your car is certainly not budging from the ditch tonight. Your situation is hopeless, but now the plight of your car is paramount. Where can you get help? You passed a garage at Mingleford, but that was some 20 miles away. As if in answer, a light appears in the distance. Someone has switched on a bedroom light. What a stroke of luck. It was at least 15 miles back that you passed the last house, and you happened to have broken down just a short distance from someone's home. You button up your coat and open the door. From outside the car, you can see the building more clearly. Just ahead, on the left, a drive winds up to a large house. It is a good 5 minutes walk away, and by the time you reach it, you will be drenched. But how else can you call the garage? You can't afford to miss tomorrow's appointment. No, go you must. Anyway, you'll probably be able to dry off inside, phoning the garage. You slam the door, turn up your collar, and set off for the house. A flash of lightning lights it up clearly for you, but in your preoccupation with the rain, the warning from above is wasted on you. The house is old, very old, and in a shocking state of repair. The light in the window is flickering, most likely an oil lamp, certainly not electric. And you don't notice a fact that might have turned you back anyway. There is no telephone line going to the house. As you climb the steps to the front door, little do you realize what fate has in store for you. Tonight is going to be a night to remember. Oh yeah. Now I can take off the echoey sound effect. I know, right? What's up, Love Shack? Let's do the time warp again. It's just a 1 with your luck. And then a 1 with your skill. You climb the creaking steps up to the front door and pause to catch your breath. Even though you ran all the way up the drive from the car, you were soaked through. Your feet are particularly wet. Judging by the number of puddles you stepped into in the dark, the drive needs a small fortune spending on repairs. But under the porch you were out of the storm, and you brush the rain from your clothes before turning towards the door. The rain is still pelting down, but an eerie silence hangs in the air. No lights are on downstairs. You step back off the porch to check the upstairs window which attracted your attention earlier. Nothing. No lights. The whole place seems to be deserted. But then you remember the time. 5 minutes to midnight. Everyone in the house has probably gone to bed. An owl hoots in the distance and a shiver runs down your spine. The situation is a little scary. Here you are in the middle of nowhere at some strange, run-down old house about to wake up whoever lives inside at midnight. They certainly won't be too pleased. But you have no choice if you're going to make your appointment tomorrow. You must reach a telephone to call for help, Nathan Lame. You step up to the front door. From the left-hand side of the house, a dull glow catches your attention. A light has been turned on. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least someone is awake. You consider your options. There is an elaborate knocker in the middle of the door and a bell pull hanging down to the right. All right, let me quickly pull up the bookmark. Okay. All right, guys, first choice time. Will you wrap the door with the knocker? Will you pull the cord? Or creep around the house to investigate the light? What's it going to be, guys? This is your first choice. You're going to wrap the door with the knocker, pull the cord, or be creeping around the house to investigate the light. That sucks, man. So Private says investigate the light. Love Shack says creep. Big Guy says pull the cord. Monkey says creep. Lee says creep. What's up, Lee? Kilobyte says creep. Looks like Chad is interested in creeping. Gentleman says knock. All right, so we have one knock, one cord, and we've got a bunch of creeps. You guys are such creeps. Oh, we got some more here. Let's see. Knock, creep, a 180 and go to that house 5 miles back. It looks like you guys are aiming towards creep. All right. Here we go. You walk from the porch around the side of the house. A light is indeed on, and it's shining through a window at the back of the building. Do you wish to go round to see if you can see anything at this window? Or will you walk up to one of the other windows along the side wall to see whether you can enter the house without anyone knowing? So, do you want to go around? Or do you want to walk up to the window on the side wall? So basically around the house or side. So do you want to go around? That's choice 1. Or to the side? That's choice 2. Oh, that's cool, Lee. Well, thanks for stopping by as long as you can, man. So you're going around the house or are you going to the side, guys? What's it going to be? Private says go around. Flat also says go around. Yeah, if you want to type in the number that it says, like what the number is, that's also an option as well. You can choose, like, either say around, or you can choose 1, or you can do 345, what it says there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, to scout ahead. Breaking in is still illegal. All right, it looks like, so far, most people are in favor of going around. Going around. Sherlock wants to go to the side. Love wants to send a hobbit for cannon fodder. What's up, Lego? And Div says we should walk up to one of the side windows. As does Love Shack. But Lego says to go around. It looks like more people are in favor of going around. Looks like more people are in favor of that, maybe. Possibly. And, alright. Go around it is. The lit window is next to a back door which leads into a kitchen. Oh god, the kitchen! The kitchen, guys! Guys, the kitchen! What does that mean? The kitchen. The kitchen! The lit window is next to a back door which leads into a kitchen. Oh my god, Mining. That's funny. That's funny. Car splutters and dies. PC blue screens and dies. That's hilarious. Voices are coming from the kitchen, but you cannot see anyone. Whoever is in there must be standing by the back wall out of sight. You strain to hear what is being said. There appear to be 2 people in the kitchen. They are talking excitedly. Master is getting ready. I'm starting to get excited. I've never been to one before. Do you really think we may be visited? Another man's voice, rather more controlled, replies, You know, I'm having doubts about this whole affair. She is young and she came here in all innocence. I just don't know. The 2 men walk around the kitchen and you can see them more clearly. They are both dressed in white gowns. One is a good deal younger than the other. Do you wish to knock on the door to see whether they will let you in? Or will you wait and listen for a little longer? So what's it going to be, guys? You can either tell me knock on the door 1 or 207, or you can say wait 2 or 68. Either of those, any of those will work. Kitchen is a safe zone, yeah. There is no 690. Two. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's not much I can do about moving that chat around, or I'm going to be doing nothing but moving the chat around all the time, Lego. Unfortunately. Because there's stuff on the left and the right side, usually. Let me try it over here just in case, but... I'm not sure if that's going to work, but there we go. Looks like more people are in favor of listening. Okay, here we go. Whoops, sorry. The younger man turns to the older one and angrily says, "The master's teachings are not for the faint-hearted. You know of his power and his promises to us all. Perhaps you are no longer strong enough to stay with us." The older man turns away towards the window. He is hiding the look on his face, which is one of nervousness and fear. He realizes that he has said the wrong thing. "No," he stammers. I'll be all right. There's just a momentary weakness. Come, let us get on with the preparations." Together the two men leave the kitchen, blowing out the candles on the way. You wonder what they were talking about. Now you must choose your next move. All right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Div. The problem, though, is that to do that, to have a second screen set up, is going to involve me. I'm going to have to set up a whole other scene, which means I have to resize my logo. It means I have to add my follower notification in here. It means I've got a lot of stuff that I have to do, which is, so it's a good idea, and maybe that's something I'll try to do for the next cast or something, but for today, there's a lot that would go into that. So, but that's a good thought. All right, so are we going to try the kitchen door to see whether we can sneak inside or go back around to the front and knock on the door? All right, let's see. Lego says sneak, sneak, sneak. Gentleman says front, 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 front. Sherlock says sneak. Ocadrian says front. Pav says front. Div says front. I think front is going to win. I think you guys are all suffering from PTSD from the kitchen. Those of you who were here for the kitchen remember the deal. You're like, oh god, kitchen. Private says sneak. The element of surprise is gained by fortitude, not by clandestine choices. For sure. Certainly. All right. Front it is. A few moments later, the door handle turns slowly and the door opens. Standing in the doorway is a tall man dressed in a dark suit with tails. His long face is solemn. "Yes?" he asks indignantly. You smile nervously and explain your situation. I can duplicate the layout? What do you mean? Ooh, can I? That's interesting. No, I use OBS. I use OBS, so... Let me see if that's true. Hold on a second. Let me see if that's true. Let's see if that's true. Ooh, I didn't know that, Pav. I think you may have got... I think you may have something there, Pav. Let me see. Let me see. All right, so hang on a second here. Right, that's what I thought. Okay, so that's that. Let me hotkey this one. First of all, give me a second. Hold on a moment. All right, let's test it out. Okay, so that's like that. Ooh, nice. Thanks, Pav. That works. Thanks, man. Good call. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, what's up, Law? Law, is Lawbot back up and running, or... Thanks, I had no idea. I've been using OBS for years, over a year, and I didn't know that. Nice. Good to see you, Law. What's up with, It burst through the door and announced I'm the real master. I don't know if you got my text, Law, about Lawbot. I was just curious. Okay, cool. Thanks, Law. I appreciate it, man. All right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, Adrian. Anyway, that's useful to know, though. Whoops. No, I saw what you said last night, Law, that you were working on him. I saw that you said you were working on him, but I didn't know how long that was going to be. And I don't think it was last night. It was Saturday. So I was unclear, but thank you, sir. Okay. Where am I? Okay. A few moments later, the door handle turns slowly and the door opens. Standing in the doorway is a tall man dressed in a dark suit with tails. His long face is solemn. Yes? He asks indignantly. You smile nervously and explain your situation. Your car is broken down, you need to reach a telephone, and you are soaked to the skin. The man's face remains expressionless. Come in, he orders. The master is expecting you. Follow me. He leads you into a reception hall and tells you to sit down while he informs his master of your arrival. You sit down in a solid carved chair and look around. The reception hall is certainly not what you would have expected from the outside. Nice, Law. What's up, Apples? It is elegantly decorated with rich tapestries and fine oak panels. A number of portraits line the walls. A sturdy 16th century table is set against one wall. All right, so are you going to wait for your host to arrive? Do you want to study the paintings? Or will you hunt for a telephone? What's it going to be, guys? Wait for our host to arrive, study the paintings, or hunt for a telephone? What is your choice? And if you guys want, just to sort of abbreviate, you can just type in the number of the reference. 277 is for host, 304 is for paintings, or 238 is for telephone if you want to do that. That's awesome, Law. That's cool, man. Study the paintings, paintings. Okay, Adrian. Paintings. Let's see. Lee says look for a telephone. Lego says looking for a telephone. Apple says telephone. Flat Hat says study the paintings. Gentleman says telephone. Monkey says telephone. I think telephone is winning right now. I mean, what am I saying? Flat Hat says paintings. Monkey says paintings. And Div says wait for the host. And Sherlock says paintings. It looks like paintings is winning to me. So, paintings. Here we go. 3 portraits are particularly interesting. Will you look at a beautiful woman wearing a tiara? Will you look at a middle-aged, portly gentleman wearing half-moon glasses? Or will you look at an elderly woman with gray hair and a cold expression? What's it going to be? Beautiful young woman, middle-aged, portly gentleman, or elderly woman with gray hair? What'd you guys like? Lego says portly gentleman. Lee says beautiful young woman. Private says portly gentleman. Flathead says young woman. Apple says young woman. Big Guy says elderly woman. D, welcome in. Jason G says portly gentleman. Gentleman says portly gentleman. Surprisingly, gentleman says gentleman. I'm surprised. Ocadrian says elderly woman. Sherlock says gentleman. Pav says gentleman. Awesome. Thanks, Law. That's cool, dude. I just want to make sure. All right, let's see. So how many we've got? We've got, let's see, young woman, 2, 3, 4. 4 for the young woman, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for the gentleman. Looks like gentleman. Looks like gentleman is going to get to look at the gentleman. There you go. You study the portrait of the Duke of Brewster, 1763 to 1828. A rather elegant sort of chap, you think, as you stare at him. But suddenly you jump back. You could swear you saw his eyes move. A moment later, your suspicions are confirmed. His eyes are definitely moving, directing your attention towards one of the doors in the hall. What is happening? Your car breaks down and suddenly you are in an elegantly decorated derelict house with moving portraits. Will you sit back in the chair and wait for your host to return? Yeah, I may end up doing that, actually. It worked. I may end up doing that, actually, Grandblade. What's up, by the way? Sit back in the chair, wait for your host to return. Try the handle on the door that the portrait is looking at, or look at another painting. Yeah, Apples. We do these quite a bit, actually. Just it's been a little while since I've done one. So, Wait for your host to return. Try the handle on the door the portrait is looking at, or look at another painting. Lego says door. Private says door. Jason says door. Lee says door. See, poorly men are no good. Door, 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 door. Chad is strongly in favor of door. Monkey's like, nope, we saw nothing. Big Guy says door. Flat Hat and Pav both say look at another painting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for door. 8 for door. 9 for door. Looks strongly like we're in favor of door. All right. You race across to the door and twist the handle. Ah! You stifle the scream and release the handle immediately as an electric shock runs up your arm. You lose 2 stamina points. Well, damn. That's alright, guys. It's not like we didn't have a lot to begin with. Oh, no! Don't tase me, bro. Oh, man. Footsteps. Someone is coming. The tall man you met earlier walks in, opening the door for another tall man dressed in a red smoking jacket. May I present Lord Kelnor, the Earl of Druma, the butler announces. The Earl holds out his hand and you shake it. His grip is strong and his eyes pierce yours. His lips widen to a soft smile. You begin to tell him of your predicament, but he holds up his hand. Please, I can see that you have been caught in this filthy storm. Let us sit by the fire and we will see whether we can help. Franklins, tell the cook to prepare some food for our visitor. You protest that you do not wish to be any trouble, but your host ignores you and leads you into a drawing room where a fire is burning. You take off your coat and sit down. The heat of the fire makes you feel comfortable once more. Franklin's returns with 2 glasses of brandy. Will you relax, drink the brandy, and ask if you... Whoops, sorry. Will you relax, drink the brandy, and ask if you can use the telephone? Or will you wait to see what he asks you? So relax, drink the brandy, and ask if you can use the telephone, or wait to see what he asks you. I don't know, gentlemen. I do not know. I want to tell you that I do not understand. So you wait to see what he asks you? Okay, Adrian's like, I'm not drinking that brandy. Monkey, Lego, gentleman, big guy. Flat Hat's like, hell yeah, brandy. Ask if they have any Boone's Farm. It looks right now like people are, like most people are strongly in favor of waiting. So we will go with that. Your host is a little annoyed by your nervousness. Come, come, he says. There's no need to be afraid. Has your little accident caused you to lose your nerve? Drink your brandy. You'll soon forget your fears. As you watch him, your mind begins to play tricks on you. Is his expression one of genuine concern for your welfare, or is there a hint of something secretive in his eyes and smile? You shiver, and your fear of the situation is evident. You gain 1 fear point. Well, great. A short while later, Franklin's appears. Your meal is served, sir, he says to the Earl. You both rise and go through to the dining room. The dining room looks magnificent. A long table stretches between 2 fine chairs and is laid with gleaming silver cutlery. A rich red wallpaper covers the walls, and the room is lit by a sparkling chandelier bristling with candles, hey Rogan, which hangs from the ceiling. You take your seat, and the butler moves behind you to offer you wine. Which wine would you like to drink? Would you like to choose the white wine or the red wine? What's it going to be, guys? White wine or red wine? So you guys can vote. I think, maybe. I forgot how to vote. Let's see. We've got easier to detect nuances. Let's see. So we've got white wine. We've got 1 for white, 1 for red, 2 for white, 3 for white, 4 for white, 5 for white, 6 for white, 7 for white, 8 for white. 8 for white, 3 for red, 9 for white. Yeah, we're actually going through it this time. We're getting through it this time, Rogan. 9. Hi, Rap. What's going on? So it looks like we've got 9 for white, about 4 for red. So it looks like white wins. The white is dry and light. Obviously a very expensive vintage. But there is a puzzling aftertaste which you cannot place. Perhaps there's a little sediment in the decanter. No, the taste is more like aspirin. Too late you realize that your wine has been drugged. You start to raise yourself from the table. The effects are already taking hold. You stumble, fall back, and crash to the floor. Consciousness fades. You open your eyes. Your head is spinning, and it is some time before you are fully aware of the fact that your hands and feet are bound. The room you were in is empty, but you work out a plan. You will hop over to the window, break the glass, and use it to cut yourself free. Pulling yourself to your feet is awkward, but you manage it, and with a mixture of hops and shuffles, you arrive at the window. Outside, the wind is blowing the rain against the window panes. Will you go ahead and smash the window with your hands, something of a risky business, or will you instead test your luck? That should work really well. So do you want to test your luck, or do you want to smash the window? So basically, test your luck or not. What's up, arcades? That's how it works. Private says, don't use your luck. Tennessee says, don't use your luck. Okay, Adrian says, go for the glory, test your luck. Lee says, test luck. Rap says, don't test luck. Apple says, test luck. Nog says, don't test luck. Sure and Grand say, test luck. Wow. So let's see, we've got... I know, with our luck, I know, right? So let's see. So in favor of testing luck, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be able to use it, but I'm sort of, I think there may be situations where I'll need to use it law in a little bit. 6. Hi, Sonia. 6 want to test luck. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that don't want to test luck. All right, 7 don't want to test luck. All right, so I say commit suicide, exactly. So we have 7 for not testing luck and 6 for testing luck. Let me just confirm that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for not test luck. And test luck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's tied. It's tied, 7-7. We need someone to break this tie. We are 7-7 apiece, testing luck or not testing luck. Hi, Twisted, what's up? So we are tied up, 7-7. What's it going to be, people? All right, Law breaks the tie. Test your luck. Here we go, people. Ugh! Sadly, your luck is wrung out. We were unlucky. The glass cuts your wrist and you lose 2 stamina points. Oh well. You cut yourself free and massage your wrist to get the circulation moving again. Then you walk over to the door to try it. It is not locked. You try the handle, open it a little, and look outside. Your room is on a first-floor landing. Facing the door is a balustrade, and looking over the banisters, you can see the entrance hall below. To your left are 2 doors in the corner of the landing, which runs along to the right. Before I give you guys an option, let me save this. Oh, God. Please don't tell me that just happened. Woo! That was close. Let me actually do what I meant to do, which was to set a bookmark. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. I know, right? Okay, so here we go. Do you want to go, looking to your right, the landing runs past another door and then turns to the left. So do you want to go to the left? There's 2 doors in the corner of the landing, which runs along to the right. Or do you want to go to the right? The landing runs past another door and then turns to the left. So basically, do you want to go to the left towards 2 doors or the right towards 1 door? Those are basically your choices. And Kilobyte, by the way, man, I don't know if you're able to map this. I'm not sure if this is mappable or if you're even doing that. But of course, your mapping skills would be valuable in this situation. But I don't know if you can do it. So welcome to everybody who's come in, by the way. Good to see y'all. Oh, and let me set up. So, Law, can you hold on a second. Wait a second on the votes. Hold up on the vote. Hold up on the votes for a second. Law, how do you do the poll again? Sorry, guys. Okay, now you can vote. So vote either 1 or 2, guys. So choose 1 or choose 2. Choose 1 or choose 2. Exclamation point choose 1 or exclamation point choose 2. And it's choose space 1 or choose space 2. It's morphin' time. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Law. I really do appreciate it. It'll be easier. Okay, so, and then I end the poll by, let me see how I close it. I think I just say poll/close. Okay, and then it's poll-close. All right, here we go. Closing, closing. Okay, good job, good job. There was not anything in the story that warned against going left as far as I remember, Rap. Not to this extent. Okay, so right it is. A short distance further along the balcony, you arrive at a door with Azael written on the nameplate. If you wish to try this door, you can do that, or you can keep going. So hold on a second. So there you go. Vote 1 to try the door. Vote 2 to keep going. Oh, this is awesome, Law. This is going to speed things up a lot. For something like this. For something like the Netawin system, we may be able to either use the poll system in chat or use this or whatever, but this is awesome. Of course, it means that Lawbot can never, ever go down, ever. I'm just letting you know. Okay, we got a visible one here. Choose 1, choose 2, choose 1, choose 1, choose 1, choose 1, choose 2, choose 1. Now, don't forget, guys, as you guys are doing this, as you guys are choosing, feel free to tell people why you're voting the way you are. Feel free to say, guys, I think that we really should do this because of whatever it is, right? You know, feel free to do that. Obviously, don't browbeat people. Don't be like, what's wrong with you morons? You know, but you can certainly tell people why you're voting the way you are. That's totally fine. Law, the other thing I wanted to ask was, is it possible for people to change their vote in this system or not? I'm just curious. Hi, Elswin. Good to see you, Elswin. Good to see you, Elswin. Elswin was hanging out over at Luz's chat. By the way, for those of you who are sort of the old school folks who've been on Twitch for a while, Luzarius is back. Luzarius is back. He started streaming again, I think, yesterday officially. So Luz was a big deal back in the day, but he hasn't streamed for like 2 years, so he's back now. Very good RPG type streamer. So Vote to open the door because Asyosin's not evil. Okay, no, that's fine, Law. That's fine. Hey, Ralphie, what's up? I choose option 1 because it reminds me of the name Azrael. Azrael! Oh, yeah, Gargamel's cat. All right, here we go. We are in the House of Hell, Elswin, and we are trying to escape. That's basically it. I don't know if you've played one of the Fighting Fantasy game books with me before, Elswin, but if you haven't, I will probably in a few minutes explain again what we're doing with this for those who haven't played one of these with me before. Okay, so let's see what the result is. Okay, try door. Here we go. Oh, actually, that's better. The door opens and you peer into the room. You quickly check that there is no one inside and are relieved to find it's empty but full of clutter. It seems to be a crude scientific laboratory of some sort. A brass telescope points through the window towards the sky. Charts and mathematical tables are pinned to the walls. A human skeleton hangs from a hook and a bench is covered with glass vials and apparatus. They look like priceless antiques and they were all probably made in the last century. Do you wish to investigate the room further? Hold on a second. Do you wish to investigate the room further, or would you prefer to leave the room? All right, what's it going to be? You're going to have to do that again, Private. You're going to have to put that in again, Private. Investigate or leave the room. This is so much faster. Thank you, Law. Ugh, so much better. Look through the telescope. I feel like that would be the case if this were Shadowgate. Choose 2, this room is boring. That's funny. Might as well nose around while we're here. Yup, yup. Twitch plays always ends up good. No question about it. Elsman says to choose 1. Alright. Nose around while we're here. Whoops, sorry. Sorry! Sorry about that. Should get a coffee and a toast. Oh, okay, so it's good then, Private. You're good. Ah, 14 of you want to investigate. All right. Let's do it then. You step into the room and close the door behind you. A squeaking noise from one corner makes you jump, but when you walk over, you are relieved to find that the squeaking comes from 3 rats in a cage. You keep your ears peeled for sounds of visitors as you investigate the contents of the room. Do you wish to look through the drawers? Or perhaps you may want to examine the liquids in the glass vials. Alternatively, you could look through the cupboards. Oh, really, Elsman? All right, there it is, guys. So, vote 1 if you want to look through the drawers, vote 2 to examine the liquids, vote 3 to look through cupboards. Oh, God, Law, I love this. I love this. I love it. I love this system. Please never take Lawbot away, ever. I love it. You gotta let Shadowed know about this as well, man. When he gets on, you're gonna have to let Shadowed Mage know about this, too. Hey, Leshrak, what's going on, man? Welcome to the House of Hell. The delay, it's up and down, Private. Sometimes the delay is really good, sometimes the delay is pretty crappy. It really depends. Today is like, I would say. Today is sort of in the middle. No, don't take it away in an hour! The law giveth and the law taketh. Yes, it does. This is the way of the law. Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got. Oh, hey, Law. How do you do the, how do you take away, how do you, check the results, the current results of the stream? How do you check the current results of the poll? Wow, 7 votes for the liquids. All right. Liquids it is. Ooh, wow. This is going to be a good test. At the end of the bench is a rack which holds 4 glass vials, and each vial contains a colored liquid. They look like the results of someone's experiment. Are you willing to risk taking a sip of one of these liquids? If so, which color will you choose? Green, red, clear, yellow. If this seems a little too dangerous, you may instead look through the drawers, or you can look through the cupboards. All right, let me see. Wow. Let me see here. Never mind. In a drawer underneath the bench, you find a few ornate letter openers. Perhaps they are someone's collection? You are particularly interested because they are strong and dagger-like. In fact, they could easily make dangerous weapons. You take one which can be used as a weapon, allowing your skill score to increase to its initial value if you use it in a fight. Yes! Now we have a skill of 7! Now we're only horrible instead of being an abomination in combat. Woohoo! Yay! Good job. Okay. Suddenly your ears prick up at the sound of footsteps coming closer. You nip into the shadows and wait. The footsteps stop outside the door and you can hear 2 voices talking. Hadn't we better ask the master's permission? One asks. Maybe you're right. And you better get a light for the lamps. You breathe a sigh of relief as the footsteps disappear off in the direction from which you approach the room. You decide it is best to leave before they return and you open the door onto the landing. The safest way to go, it strikes you, is away from the 2 visitors who may return at any moment. And of course, we approached from the left, so... You follow the landing round until you reach another door on the right-hand side. Yeah, exactly, Shane. A nameplate identifies it as the Erasmus Room. Do you wish to enter the Erasmus Room or go to the other door? Hold on a second. We're collecting souvenirs from each person. Yeah. Nice. Hey, what's up, Matt? Oh, Matt, I have to follow you on Twitter, Matt. I am aware of the fact that I need to follow you on Twitter. I saw that you followed me again. I'm going to do it, I promise, very soon. I apologize that I haven't done it already. I'm doing well, man. How are you, dude? Welcome to the House of Hell. You suggest we reenact Home Alone? You're the only one to choose to. 12 votes to enter the Erasmus, by which I meant Erasmus. All right. You grasp the handle and turn it. The door is locked and it looks too sturdy for you to break down. Oh, I found a Q&A problem for our friends at Tin Man. It too looks too sturdy for you for breakdown. Da da da. Kamina Vincent and Ben, you are incorrect. Okay. Will you turn towards the door at the end of the corridor, or will you go back the way you came, carrying on past the room from which you originally appeared? All right, what's it going to be? Turn towards the door at the end of the corridor or go back the way you came? Very funny. Very funny. Switch the vote, Apples. That's fine. When I count up the vote, I'll switch it. I'll switch from 2 to 1 when I see that, Apples. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, now remember, that goes, so that's 4 to 8. Okay, so it's 8 to 4. So either way, turn towards the door at the end of the corridor. Ooh. What's this? This is better. At the end of the corridor ahead of you is a stout wooden door. While you are considering whether or not to try this room, a noise behind you startles you. You spin around only to find that the wind is rustling wall hangings. There is nothing to be afraid of. You turn back and are amazed to find a faint white figure has appeared in front of you. This apparition is a young woman in her early 20s with long flowing hair. She is dressed in a white bridal dress, which has seen better days. It is ripped and torn. You gain 1 fear point. Oh, thank God I have found you in time, she says. I must talk to you immediately. Come, let us go into this room. Will you follow her into the room, or suspect a trap and turn back? Yeah, I understand. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's Miss Havisham. One can only hope. Where's Pip when you need him? You like that, Sonya? I got my little effects module here. Yes, you can lose fear points, Monkey. Yes. Certain events in the game will allow you to lose fear points. Yes. Choose one because YOLO. I don't always follow female ghosts into a room, but when I do, it's in House of Hell. I think you guys had a ghost of a chance in this one. I guess the specter of your failure still haunts you. I knew you always felt that your chances would be but a phantom. Oh, good times, good times. I'd hate to face a wraith. Haha, nice, Shane. Alright, follow into the room. This is going to be spooktacular. Yes, yes. To enter the room, she passes right through the door. You, of course, must use more traditional methods. You turn the handle and walk into the Apollyon room. It is an elegant bedroom. Fine floor-length curtains hang along one wall. An enormous bed with lace coverings is against another wall, and opposite stands a beautiful dressing table with a huge mirror. The woman hovers in the center of the room and bids you to sit down on the bed. "Your coming here has been no accident," she starts, "and I must warn you of the terrible dangers you will face here. This house is ruled by the Master, a powerful black priest of the night named Kelnor, Earl of Drumer. I would guess that you are to be offered to the demons of hellfire if you survive that long. Yesterday they trapped a girl, a pretty young district nurse who happened to call. She is to be offered tonight. I cannot let this devilry continue. There must be some way it can be stopped. If you can find the Chris knife, you might be able to defeat Kelnor, for this weapon is his only weakness. Please help me. You will probably find it in... Oh no. Quick, we are discovered. I can hear the hounds. Go, leave this room. You stand up. She was right. You can hear barking getting rapidly closer. She motions to you, pointing at the door. You run to the door and peer outside. Nothing. The barking gets louder and you turn back towards the ghost, who seems to be struggling with something. She is involved in a fight with two huge ghostly Great Danes which are snapping and clawing at her. You take a step forwards, but it is hopeless. You cannot touch the beasts, and your help would have been very welcome because the dogs are much too powerful for her. She is weakening, and as she does so, her image fades. Moments later, she disappears completely. Satisfied that their job has been done, the two Great Danes disappear also. You are alone. Oh, we lost the ghost. I would have a hard time doing it. I can't talk like the Crypt Keeper if my life depended on it. The problem is I could do that for about 3 seconds before my voice was destroyed. Okay, so do we want to help her or just escape? Poor ghost. The Wicked Half of Boston! Thank you, Apples. I try. It's hard to be able to get up there, keep the voice up in that register the whole time, though. That is not my typical voice range. I did it. Nice, nice. If I'm giving people goosebumps, I'm on the right track then. Yeah, do you remember the part that was the problem, Arcade? So the part from the House of Hell playthrough, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see what the will of chat was. Helper, 13 votes. You want to help the friendly ghost. I agree. Okay, let's put a bookmark down. Okay. You consider your best plan as you walk down the passageway. You turn right along the landing and 2 doors are on your left. The first has Azazel written on its nameplate, and the second Mephisto. We've already gone into the Azazel room, so either enter the Mephisto room or we pass it and keep going. So... Alright. Choose one if you want to enter the Mephisto room, or 2 if you want to keep going. Mephisto, you're not a fan of either one, love? Fighting Fantasy, Diablo Edition. I know, right? I'm waiting for Beelzebub to show up, and... God, can you imagine Fighting Fantasy? That's funny, TNS. My room is a mess. That's hilarious. Oh, man. I also love that emote. Shadowed, welcome in, man. Shadowed, we're using Law's, bot system. I mean, I know it's always been there, but now, you know. So, what I was going to mention was, can you imagine if there was a Fighting Fantasy version of Diablo? Okay, choose 1 if you want to click on the dead monster. Choose 2 if you want to click on the other dead monster. Choose 3 if you want to click on the other dead monster. Choose 4 if you want to click on the other dead monster. Choose 5. How to destroy Diablo. Yeah, so Shadow, make sure that you chat up with good to see you, man. Make sure you chat up with Law so you guys can coordinate on the awesome bot adjustments. I know it's always had a poll system, but I think I'm seeing how awesome it is now. So, all right, everyone wants to enter the Mephisto room. The handle turns and the door opens a little, but it is caught on something and will not open any further. Do you wish to try to force the door or leave it and continue? Everyone's like, I want this damn door open, and I will get this thing open no matter what, regardless of the consequences. Okay. I'm both respecting your privacy by knocking, by asserting my authority as your father, by coming in anyways. I love. That's funny. All right. 8 people say to force the door. 1 person says to leave it and continue. Okay, force it is. You heave the door with your shoulder. The wood creaks and it opens a little further, enough to let you into the room. It is small and bare, and a cold, damp wind swirls through it, billowing the curtains. The window pane is smashed, and the floor beneath the window is sodden from the rain. You look around, but there is nothing unusual in the room apart from a frayed length of knotted rope. You take this with you and leave. As you pull the door to you, you find a piece of glass wedged underneath it, which was making it stick. You turn left out of the room and continue along the landing. All right, guys, now we've got a letter opener and a rope. We got a rope, so we're good to go, I'd say. You walk up to 2 doors in the corner of the balcony. Let me do a bookmark here. The one on your left is named Balthus, and the one in front of you has no name. I'm afraid not. There you go. So, enter the Balthus room, go through the other door, or ignore these doors and continue around the landing. There it is. Yeah, basically the car broke down and we came here for help. Good to see you, Shadowed. Okay, enter the Balthus room, go through the other door, ignore both, and continue around the landing. Now you guys are all excited about going into the rooms. You're like, I want to go into this room, and this room, and this room, and this room. And I hope that someone is keeping track of what you guys were doing. Basically what you guys were doing. That would be awesome if so. Balthazar room all day. I just wanted to be different. Check all the rooms for loot. I don't really have a good sense of it, Twisted, because I'm not using a paper book. I would guess we're like a third to halfway through, maybe. But I don't actually know how well we're doing. Maybe a third? I can't tell, because this is set up differently. So I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. All right. I do know that in about 5 minutes, guys, I'll be taking my first break at the top of the hour. And I'll take about a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll continue. So... That's true. This is as close as he gets. Okay, 9 votes to enter the Balthus room. The room you have entered is bare. Pinstriped wallpaper covers the wall. A hearth is set in the center of one wall, and on the mantelpiece there is a small wooden box. Curtains are pulled together along another wall, but they hang awkwardly, bulging at unnatural places. Do you wish to investigate the bulging curtains, open the box on the mantelpiece, or leave the room? All right, what's it going to be, guys? Investigate the curtains, open the box on that mantelpiece, or leave the room. I see some people who are like, the hell with ignoring the curtains. With the curtains, let's get that box. Check the curtains! Shadow's like, please, God, check the curtains! It could be. It could be. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice, man. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, 3 people to investigate the curtains, 8 people to open the box on the mantelpiece. 0 for the leave the room. You walk up to the mantelpiece and pick up the box. A catch is holding it shut. But before you open the box, a rustling from the window attracts your attention. Something is happening. You place the box back on the mantelpiece and walk over to the curtains. Oh, dear God! From behind the curtain, a heavy blow hits you in the chest and knocks you backwards onto the floor. You lose 2 stamina points. Do you still have enough stamina left? If you do, you pick yourself up quickly and the curtain slides to one side. A human figure steps out. Its skin is a dirty green color. Its wide eyes stare at you, yet through you. Its jaw gapes open to reveal a mouth half full of rotten teeth. It wears ragged clothes, and it is advancing towards you. You gain 2 fair points. You must fight! Fight on! Ow. Yeah. Fight on. Yes. I'm managing to... Notice how I'm managing to work those dice. Like no one's business. Yes, we are triumphant! Victory! We have defeated the zombie! Now, do you wish to leave the room or investigate the box on the mantelpiece? Yeah, I'm just going to do this one choice and then we'll leave. This will be the last check and then I'll take my break. I know, combat went fast, right, Rap? That's what happens when you have this sort of automated system. Nice. Rigged. I love that rigged. Let's see where we are, actually. Right now, we've got 9 out of 17 stamina. We can only get 3 more fear. So, this is what we've gotten so far. We've learned these things. Yeah, we're not in great shape. I won't lie. All right, choose 2. Let's see. What's it going to be? Okay, 11 people voted to investigate the box. That makes sense. The box rattles when you touch it. There is something inside. You undo the catch and open the lid. Inside, you find a small key. You try the key in the door and it fits. The key turns and unlocks the door, allowing you to leave the room. You find you're in the corner of the landing and there is an unmarked door to your left. So all that was a key to let you out. Okay. So you can either go through the unmarked door or go downstairs. So I'm going to set up the pole and then I'm going to take my break. So I'm going to set up the pole and then I'm going to take my break. And there we go. Cool. All right, guys. So, whoops. That's not it. That's what I meant to do. There we go. All right, guys. I'm going to take my break. It's about 4:03, so I will be back at you at 4:10, and we will continue some more with the power of what I like to call House of Hell. All right, I'll see you guys in 7. I'm going to get up and stretch and get myself a drink. I hope you guys do the same. Thank you all for being here. Please follow. Please tweet out the stream. Tell everyone about it. Tell your friends. And keep your thinking caps on, because we'll be back by 4:10 for some more House of Hell. See you guys in 5. All right, here we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm glad to see that we have worked out all the bot issues. Thanks again, by the way, to Lawkeeper for this break screen, this lovely break screen you see in front of you. I love it. I love it, and I love the one that Kilobyte made as well, which is this one. And we'll use that one for the next time. But thank you so much. And again, these things, if you haven't already done so, checking out the YouTube and subscribing to that and getting into the Steam group are both good things to stay connected with the Arvanauts. Okay, let's take a look at these results. Whoops, there we go. Let's see, current results. Go through the door, 7 votes. Go through the staircase, 1 vote. So if you've not already done so, please make sure that you add in that vote. Please do that vote. Your current votes are 7 votes to go through the door, 1 vote to go to the staircase. Last call to do this. If you guys are interested in making the call, make the call. Do so immediately. And Kilobyte, I don't know if you saw me talking to you about doing the mapping. I don't know if you've been mapping this at all, or if that's not possible with a game, with a book like this, but I mentioned it. If the mapping is possible, I could see it being helpful. All right, so... last call for the poll. Last call, last call. That's true. There's not bad. Ah, now we have a few more people voting. All right. Yeah, yes, well. I do what I can, Law. I do what I can, man. All right, here we go. And the results are go through the door pretty strongly. All right, let's do it. The door opens into a narrow passageway which ends at a window. There is a door halfway along the left-hand side, and a sign on the door identifies it as the Diabolus room. Who is it that was saying this is like Diablo? Do you wish to try the door? Do you wish to investigate the window? Or go back through the door and continue along the landing? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. No, understand. No problem. That's fine. Let's see. I know, I know. Okay. Alright, so try the Diabolus door, investigate the window, or go back through the door and continue along the landing. What's it going to be? Try that Diabolus door, investigate the window, or go back? Ah, chat has some uncertainty about this. Chat could go through the door. Chat could investigate the window. Many options are available to chat. Many possibilities exist.